Program integrity are the pretty words that people have created so they don't have to say the ugly word of fraud. I'm not sure why fraud is an ugly word in SNAP, because it occurs, and in Medicaid, all of our welfare programs.
Do you guys have a sense of how much is being stolen?
Billions.
Billions of dollars.
Billions with a B. Every year. And the thing is what really bothers me as a tax-paying American, who is doing it?
Protect the people who are most vulnerable in our society, to keep them from being scammed by crooks and thieves who will steal their benefits, and that family is the one that suffers. Yes, the taxpayer suffers because a crook has run off with someone's money, but it's a person who was in need, and that makes it even worse.
Fraud exists, and it is a huge problem, especially now with the pandemic benefits. As a taxpayer, it's very frustrating to know how much money is going out that isn't needed, and it's being awarded under false pretenses because they're not holding people accountable.
I think it's essential to protect the integrity of the program if there is no, I hate to use the word police force, but if there's nobody going after any type of suspected misuse or fraud, or however we want to define it, you are allowing those people, those bad actors, to run freely, and they will misuse those benefits until they find no reason to do so, and that could be years.
Everybody who pays taxes is being affected. Even the low-income families that are paying taxes on their utility bills or whenever they shop at regular stores, they are being hit, and money is being stolen from them and from all of us.
Most people are unaware that when you tell them about the extent to what's going on out there, you can see their frustration, and they're going, no way, that doesn't happen. Well, yes, it does. It's a pandemic of its own.
The Farm Bill to us is the vehicle under which the food stamp program is funded. We need resources, we need programs, we need policies in place.
So why would we testify in front of the House of Representatives? Why have we looked so hard to get that seat at the table? And I think it's because lawmakers don't quite understand that fraud exists to the degree that it does. Whether it be the Senate, the House, the state legislature, the lawmakers in any way. If somebody asks the question about is there fraud, then they go to the agencies. So whether that be USDA FNS, whether it be family services in their own state, and then the states or these agencies respond, I believe, with a shoulder shrug and give inaccurate data. When they're talking that fraud exists in less than 1% in SNAP, then the lawmakers go, wow, lucky, this is awesome, and then they move on. Well, that's just not the case. There's actually no real data to support this less than 1%. So what we're trying to do is to bring awareness up. The fraud rate is much, much higher than less than 1%. USDA spends less than 1/20th of 1% of the entire SNAP budget on the prevention, detection, and prosecution of fraud. That, again, is almost shocking that so little attention is paid. But they've spent years, and I don't mean 2 or 3, but at least 15 that I'm aware of, holding and clinging to this less than 1% fraud rate. And it's just absurd.